It's a lady in London here. Today I want to take you on my self-guided royal walking tour in London. It will take you around to some of the most important royal sites in the city. From palaces to landmarks, restaurants, shops, and more, there's lots to see here when it comes to all things royal. I can't wait to take you around and show you the highlights. As always, the full route and map are on my blog, aladyinlondon.com, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. Let's go see what we find. This walk starts at Kensington Palace, a famous royal residence that's set in Kensington Gardens. Your next stop is Kensington Gardens, where you can enjoy the round pond and the views of the Albert Memorial as you make your way east. You'll also see Queen Caroline's Temple, a neoclassical summer house created for Queen Caroline in the 1730s. Soon you'll come to the Princess Diana Memorial Fountain. The water feature was designed to reflect Diana's life. After passing through Knightsbridge, you'll come to Belgravia, the next stop on your tour. The walk will take you past the Goring, the hotel where Kate Middleton stayed the night before she married Prince William in 2011. Make sure to look out for the Royal Warrant plaque on the hotel's facade. Your next stop is Buckingham Palace. Before you reach the palace itself, you'll pass by the Royal Mews, the Queen's Gallery, and the Buckingham Palace gift shop. The palace itself is the monarch's London residence. If you want to, you can time your visit with the changing the guard ceremony. Continue your walk through Green Park and into St James's. Soon you'll see Clarence House, the official London residence of the Prince of Wales. You'll also see St James's Palace, one of the historic royal palaces that was built in the 16th century by Henry VIII. You'll pass a few more Royal Warrant holders before you get to Fortnum and Mason. Queen Elizabeth II opened the Diamond Jubilee Tea Salon here in 2012 in honor of her Diamond Jubilee. After crossing the mall and taking in the views of Buckingham Palace at the end, you'll find yourself in Horse Guards Parade and then Whitehall. Whitehall was once home to a famous royal palace that burned down in 1698. In its heyday, it was the largest palace in Europe, with more than 1,500 rooms. Today, all that's left is Banqueting House, which was designed by architect Inigo Jones in the 17th century and has stunning painted ceilings by Peter Paul Rubens. Soon you'll reach Westminster, which is home to all kinds of royal landmarks. The Houses of Parliament sit on the site of the Palace of Westminster. Westminster Abbey has lots of royal connections and is the burial place of a number of monarchs. When you get to the embankment, you'll see a number of royal landmarks, including statues and bridges. Eventually, you'll make your way into Somerset House. Queen Elizabeth I lived in a previous incarnation of the house before she was crowned, and Anne of Denmark and Catherine of Braganza called it home in their days. Soon you'll come to the City of London, where you'll pass more Royal Warrant holders as you make your way to St. Paul's Cathedral. In front of the cathedral, you'll see a 19th century replica of a statue of Queen Anne. The original commemorated the completion of the cathedral after it was rebuilt following the Great Fire of London in 1666. Your last stop is Tower Hill, where you can see the Tower of London. This place dates back to the 11th century and has lots of royal connections. It's home to the crown jewels, too. Your tour ends at Tower Hill Station, where you can take the tube to other parts of London. I hope you've enjoyed this royal walking tour in London, and that it's inspired you to get out and explore some of London's royal highlights yourself. There are a lot of them throughout the city, and they're worth discovering. As I mentioned before, the full route and map are on my blog, aladyinlondon.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel before you go. Happy walking!